Day 39. Minnesota is into wind power, and we're on our way to okay. Who knew there was so many kinds of spam? It's kind of like the Mall of America, but all spam. Who knows? A covered bridge. It's fall in Michigan. "40 steps up to get good video, but very windy good video." The Nature Center has solar panels. I guess that's a good thing. So the island has a trail around it. When we registered, they said it was like 1.6 miles. So I started trail tracing the campground, and I said, you know, that's not going to be very big. Why don't I just do the trail around the island? Sounds like a lot more fun than just walking around the little campground area. And this is a nice little trail. Wanders around. The lake's over there. Right now we're not too close to it, but we're following the shoreline, generally speaking. I came to a fork in the road. Oh, there's a sign over here. There's a sign over here. I didn't think there was a sign. I should be here, so I want to go to the right. That's what I was going to do anyway. Now I have more confidence. 6:13, we're approaching sunset. Means I got another half hour to find my way back to the motorhome. That should be plenty of time. I'm doubling back, and I think I might have found. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Blocked off. Stop. Well, there's definitely no road between me and the water, and there is a trail, but it's blocked off. Okay, I guess I have to come this way. There's no signs that this is a trail, but it's mowed. We shall see what happens. It's just a shortcut that comes back out to the road, so that's okay. Assumedly, I'm back on the road that leads to the campground. Time will tell. There is a bathhouse, or at least toilets. I don't know if there's showers. The sun has set. 6:25. Hi, say hi.
Hey.
Out for a morning walk around the island. Actually, this is Big Island, and that's Little Island, but they have a causeway in between. And there's a causeway that connects to the shoreline, so it's not really, neither of them are islands. They used to be before somebody built two causeways.
It's pretty. Do we know what water this is?
Out on one of the little dead-end trails to one of the points, with a view across the lake. The view from the out and back on the southeast corner of Big Island. Myra, Big Island State Park. This is a causeway. Our campsite's like here somewhere. This morning we're doing the walk around with the little out and back there and the bigger out and back there. Little Island is also connected by a causeway. I assume there used to be islands before somebody built the causeway. Day 50, heading south to Forest City, Iowa, where the Winnebago factory is. This part of Minnesota looks like the rest of Minnesota that we've seen. Doesn't look like much. I believe Iowa is where Bud Pulhamus came from. Middle of the country where there's more silos than people. Exhibit B, silos. And if you're going to have silos, you need to have fields to get everything to put in the silos. Silos. That doesn't look like a regular silo. That looks more like, I don't know. I'm not a silo expert. The Winnebago River in Winnebago County. The reason I called you all here today is to tell you that the 2023 Winnebago View 24D is a fine, outstanding motorhome with the world's stupidest doors, both outside and inside. That's it. The Winnebago River. The bridge over the Winnebago River. The Winnebago River going the other direction. That's it. Silos. Day 51. Iowa is flat and full of cornfields and other such fields. Hay fields, blah, blah, blah. Farmland. That's it. Those are still silos. And that's round bales of hay. Another house, another barn, another silo or two. The roads are straight, but they're not highways, and they occasionally have stop signs. That's not corn. I'm going with soybeans because I don't know any better. Granddaddy of the silos.
At the stop sign, turn left onto Short Street.
Except silos. You can only look at so many silos. As far as the eye can see, fields. Every once in a while, a windbreak, a house, and a couple silos. Gee. The first mound. Once we gained the ridge, the trail basically seems to be following the ridge here through this section. Makes walking a little easier. Somebody's had some trees down recently, but I didn't have to cut that one. Little bear mound. I don't know how it's going to show up on the video, but in person you can see the shapes of the mound. It's not just all one hill. That assumably is one of the legs, and this is the other leg. Something's called bear, and over there would be the head. More mounds here along the ridge. In this case, the trail loops right around the mounds. And we go off this way down that ridge, with all the row of mounds in between us. Whew. It's a big cemetery, but they lived here for thousands of years, so it all makes sense. And probably much like my cemetery at Ellsworth, it probably had a much nicer view before all the trees grew up. Back in the day, you could probably see in every direction from up here. On our left is a mound. A mound with a view. Dangerous cliff, stay on trail. It's okay, I'm quite content to stay on the trail. That's back where we could see from the other view. Nearer, my God, to thee. I vaguely remember that phrase from some hymn, and I'm wondering if that's what they were thinking when they carried everybody up to the top of the ridge to bury him. Since most people think of God as being up in the air somewhere. And yet another mound. This one looks more like a straight mound. More mounds as we approach the third overlook. Fire Point. Whew. Nice river. Eagle Rock.